What's up everyone? I'm continuing with the whole carbon theme today. As you know from my previous videos, I've installed the splitters and the front lip just a couple of days ago, and I'm very happy with it. I've driven it through snow, and yes, I did do some plowing, but it looks fantastic. So ever since then, I also acquired these upper splitters, whatever you want to call them, also in carbon fiber. These are easy to put on. You just basically stick them on, peel off double-sided tape, and stick them on. I think they make the front end look really cool and more aggressive. So I'm very happy with them. Some people love them, some people hate them. I love them. So the next step in my carbon pursuit is are the side blades, or side skirts, is what people call them. So these are basically M Performance replicas made out of carbon fiber. Again, a friend of mine who's starting his own company is making them. He gave me a terrific deal, and I'm going to be installing them. If you are interested in getting them, I put a link in the description on how you can get them. But essentially, when you order them, they come in after 2 or 3 days, nicely packaged and ready to go. They come with double-sided tape and hardware screws, so you can screw them into the body of the car. And another thing you have to do on the M3 is you have to cut out 2 notches for the jacking points. I don't believe you have to do it on the M4, but for the M3 you have to do it. So we're going to attempt to do this today in this tiny garage. It's really cold outside, so I'm going to do it in the garage. We're going to jack up the car, do a test fit, mark where these side skirts need to be fit, and we'll use a Dremel tool that I just recently acquired. I've always needed it. Now this gave me a reason to buy it, and we're going to go ahead and install these bad boys. So since the side skirts attached to the bottom of this using both screws and a double-sided tape, you want to make sure that the bottom is really clean. So what I did was I took rubbing alcohol and I cleaned the bottom of it as much as I could. And as you can see, so these are the notches that you have to account for. This guy, this is the jacking point, and I believe this one, this piece of plastic, the front should be easier because in the front you only have this jacking point that you'll have to account for. It's time to start aligning these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use painter's tape to tape it to the body. So we need to cut out in between here and in between there. It looks like we have to cut it from this side, from here all the way down to here. So this is the front, this is the back, and we are basically cutting out in between these marked points. I'm going to mark up where I need to cut it. Now, to those interested in doing it without taking any measurements, let me do the math for you. So the front, you're going to start your cut at 11 inches, and your cut is going to be about 5.5 inches long. We're going to use the Dremel tool now. We're going to do the same thing on the other side now. Again, we are cutting in between these lines, and we're going to be cutting right on the edge of the double-sided tape. Perfect. Okay, and then this time, for those interested in just cutting it without taking any measurements, this is the back section. So I'm measuring from the back. From the back, it's about 10.5 inches. So your cut starts at 10.5 inches, and the cut is 9 inches and 3/4. The moment of truth. Back end fits well. We can see what you're cutting for. This is the area that the skirt would not go over. The front clears it perfectly. Just test fit everything one more time with the tape. Okay, so confirming that there are no clearance issues on this side. So you can see plenty of clearance in the back. So this is lined up here. Let's just make sure the front is lined up again. I think we could give it a test drill. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Knowing that the back is holding, and knowing that everything is lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the double-sided tape. So again, lining everything up. Okay, so I had to improvise a little bit and add more tape. Looks like I kind of misaligned the double-sided tape in that midsection. That's no problem. This will do it. One side is done. I love the way it looks. It's time to clean up and do the other side. What I need to do is I need to get additional self-tapping screws, but today's January 1st, so none of the stores are open. But that should be pretty straightforward to add additional ones. The tape that I use is fairly strong, so that should hold it. I don't see any gaps, and I think we're done. But I think the results are fantastic. I really like the way the car looks now. It flows with the front lip a little bit. The only thing I need to do is obviously I need to extend it to the back bumper, so I'm going to be getting that L-shape rear bumper splitter, and that'll complete the outside carbon look for me. While at it, I don't know if you noticed, but I also had my roof wrapped black. Since my roof does not have a carbon fiber on it, I've got the sunroof, since I use roof racks. But I went ahead and had my roof wrapped gloss black, and at the same time, to continue with the carbon theme, I ended up getting this carbon fiber antenna cover. It's actually quite simple. It's got a double-sided tape on the inside, and you cover the existing antenna with that one. Extremely easy to put on, and I feel like it gives it a nice and aggressive look. I hope this video has been helpful to those of you who are interested in doing this. It's extremely simple to do. You're basically retrofitting M4 side skirts on an M3. If you have some skills, a Dremel kit, or maybe even a simple a metal saw, you can adjust the side skirts to fit your M3. Let me know also in the comments below how you feel about the front upper splitters. Some of my friends are kind of torn. They say it doesn't fit the car. I think it looks awesome. In pictures, it looks more aggressive. In real life, it looks kind of cool. But then again, just let me know what you think. I'm gonna keep them on for now, see how they hold up. But the car is taking shape on the outside. We've got a couple of other things planned, so stay tuned. But once again, thanks for watching, thanks for your attention, and I'll see you soon. Stay warm.